Hey, 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 and welcome everyone. Ooh, is my aura blue? Welcome everyone. Welcome to Anonnie's Temple. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess for the prophecy reading. You can call me Anonnie. I am a tarot reader, channeler, and intuitive for divine source and Christ consciousness energy. And I'm here to deliver the prophecy reading for you all. Thank you for joining me. If you have been here before, welcome back as you're a part of the A1D1s as this channel continues to grow. And it grows and it ever expands because of all of you. So I just want to say thank you for all of your support over the years, all of your support over the past months, or even the past coming weeks. Thank you for joining me and being a part of the Assembly of Light. Thank you. So today is about 2 days after the winter solstice. We also had the new moon in Sagittarius. I actually thought the new moon was in Capricorn, but I guess that I, didn't have that right. I mean, I don't know. But I feel like I have a very Capricorn-esque energy to read on this day, but we'll see if that's what ends up coming out. We'll see if that's what decides to end up coming out, because I do feel like there could be some other. I heard Samson. I do feel like there could be some other energies that want to come through, so we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna keep this one up. So let's see what comes through. Thank you, Most High Divine Creator, for the inheritances of my spiritual, physical, psychic health. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, okay. I just want to do the prayer first, Most High Divine. Thank you, Most High Divine, for the inheritances of my spiritual, physical, and psychic gifts, which I welcome in and allow in with open arms and an open heart and an open mind. Glory be to the highest creator of all things. Yeah, 8 of Swords. As I share open heart and open mind, I feel here like someone is feeling very stuck. 8 of Swords. 8 of Wands. Someone is feeling very stuck in trying to figure out how they're supposed to even get to you or how they're supposed to even talk to you. And hey, how are you? Good to see you, David. Yeah, there's an 8 of. I'm hearing something's got to give. I feel like this is an energy who could have been a teenager during the 90s, because they're showing me this movie that came out in the 90s that I think was a rom-com with the new energy here, the Fool energy here. Someone feels like something's got to give. Like, they can't keep going around and around in their mind about how to communicate, about what to say. The Fool energy means that they want to take a leap of faith. They want to risk being vulnerable with what's going on in their mind regarding you. It's an Emperor in the reverse. This is a man who feels like they didn't. Okay. Let me figure out how to. Something just came in and interrupted. Interesting. With this Emperor in the reversed energy, this is a masculine dominant energy, but I feel like they want me to say place the genders how they resonate for you. This Emperor in the reversed knows that they didn't step up to the plate when the seat was open for them. I don't know what's up with me tripping over my words here. This Emperor feels like he knows he didn't step up to the plate when the seat next to you was vacant, so to speak. Like when the seat for the Emperor to sit in it was vacant. Now he feels like there's an entire line, like there's an entire drawl Drawl. That's what I'm hearing. So this masculine could be from the South. Now he feels like there's an entire drawl of men, and you're the one who's sitting on the throne, and they're approaching you with their gifts. You know, this emperor energy in the reversed could also be feeling very emasculated. But I just feel like it's more so, I don't know what's up with this. Okay. This, I feel very self-conscious. Like this could be a man who is normally in a position of power, but you make them feel self-conscious. It's like you make them feel like they should be stepping in line. It's interesting. This masculine feels like they could be an emperor to anybody else, but what matters is if they are an emperor to you. And that's what they're stuck in their head about. I smell some type of like something burning, like burning sweetgrass or something, an incense burning, but it's not me. Okay. Okay. I think it's this rosemary. My bad. Sorry. It's like, what's that smell? It's my rosemary that's burning. Yeah, we have the Queen of Coins at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. I feel here this masculine is feeling self-conscious with you because it's like you could have been aware of how they expressed their masculinity during a time when they were very ashamed of themselves. That's what he's saying here. So his masculinity can show up differently now, but it's like you remember him in this masculine energy where he wasn't stepping up to the plate, he wasn't doing enough, he was insecure. Okay. What is this, Emperor? Yeah, we have the Four of Wands. Okay. The Moon card. Okay. And they said to place this as though they're oracle cards right at the top here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, which is you. Right? I'm hearing take or pick here or take or choose. What's up with that? It's almost like this person, I have to sneeze too. What is this? It's like this person could have felt like they had all the time in the world or something to pick a relationship or to pick and choose. Listen, even my nose is running. This person is not, this person is in their mind truly wondering why they didn't understand a relationship when it was right there in front of them. You know, there's something here about like maybe some of their masculine friends were boosting his ego or playing him up, but now he's sitting in darkness at times, questioning the type of man he really is. Mm. Ah. Yeah, my nose is running. I see this person also holding a stuffed animal that they could have given to you, or somebody is holding a gift that they gave to you, but maybe you returned it to them. They're holding on to sentimental things that they have kept over these years that remind them of you. I feel like this person's been doing a lot of crying. Okay. Okay. So, Emperor energy, clarify this Eight of Swords. What goes with what's going on in your mind here. What are you thinking about or ruminating on? I heard December 22nd. It's this time of the year that gets him upset. I also heard March 7th. So on the Eight of Swords, we have the Hierophant here. This person is stuck in their head because they feel like their position in your life has been filled. The Hierophant on the fence, like they were supposed to be at some type of level with you, or this is what goes on in their mind. They think that they're supposed to be joining you where you're at right now, but they're not. Like they haven't reached the ranking yet. I have to blow my nose. Wow. Hold on. Hold on a second, y'all. Wow. Hold on, let me go wash my hands. 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back, y'all. Hey, welcome, welcome. Hey. Yeah, Four of Cups. You know, this Emperor energy is disappointed in himself. You know, it's this perspective he has where it's like he sees someone who he treated really immaturely rise to their highest self or rise to the occasion of who they said they would be. And this emperor is now looking at himself saying, like, I keep talking myself up with all this ego, like I'm such a great man. But then when he looks around himself and at his relationships, he doesn't feel like he's that proud of who he's become. And I feel here like you have this man questioning this about himself. Is he proud of how far he has come? When he looks at the ranking or the elevation that you have experienced, he's looking at this Hierophant energy like, do I even match that? Okay, show me a bit more Eight of Swords, Emperor, okay? Yeah, Eight of Coins to clarify the Emperor here. You know, I can keep reading this, but I don't think that you want this person. You know, I feel like this could have been an emperor, but he just seems like there's so much more work that he needs to be doing on himself. And this work he feels like he needs to do on himself, it feels like it's a very long list that he needs to finally get to. And the more that he sees you doing well, the longer in his mind this list becomes. And I don't think that he's making that much progress on it, with the Emperor being in the reversed here. Emperor, show me what it is that you're working on here. Eight of Coins. Seven of Swords. That's not good. What is this? I feel like he's done some things that he's not proud of here. Six of Coins reversed. Oh gosh, he's a scam artist. Oh, and this one too? Oh, with the Moon and the Nine of Wands reversed. To clarify this man's work, we have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Coins in the reversed. This is somebody who actually scams people who are vulnerable. Or he manipulates people out of their last dime. There's a little bit of energy here, like the Wolf of Wall Street. Like, you know, when he was selling those like penny stocks, but there were all of these hidden clauses that actually like would bankrupt people or like would make him earn the most money at someone else's expense. Literally. Eight of Swords and the Hierophant on the fence. Like, this man is wondering, which god have they truly been serving all these years? Is he actually proud of this emperor that he's become, knowing what he's had to do to get there? The Moon and Nine of Wands reversed is like some shameful energy that he's feeling. I wonder if this is good for him to be wondering about this, to be reflecting on this, to be thinking this way. Because the Emperor in the reversed is a tyrant, and what he says goes. Okay, I'm starting to feel a bit hot. Show me this Four of Wands, please, Emperor. What about relationships or your stability? Two of Wands, message given and received. What about the Four of Wands, please? The World and Three of Coins. This is an organization or an establishment where he's no longer the leader. There's a very noisy truck outside, okay? I'm going to keep going though, despite these distractions that are coming in. This masculine is no longer engaging in these types of business transactions that supported him to get to this level, to get to this status, but he's gone against his morality several times in the process. Right? You know, it's almost like when you reach a certain pinnacle or you get to a certain level, that's what having a business can call from you. It's almost like what if you want to have a debate of sorts where you ask, are there any ethical billionaires? You know, it's like if you're going to get to this the status of a billionaire or something, there's exploitation that comes with the territory. But with the World card here and the Three of Pentacles, he's not even leading this business anymore. He doesn't want to be at the peak or at the top of it anymore. Okay. What type of organization was this, Emperor? It's like one of those organizations where it's built on networking or it's built on who you know. Like if you know a guy who knows a guy. You know, it's like you wouldn't get to this level unless if you knew those people. Show me. Four of Swords. Yeah. Okay. I feel here like he could possibly be retiring too. Okay. What can you show me about the Moon and the Nine of Wands reversed, please? Okay, so we have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I heard that this masculine wants to apologize to their daughter. That's what I heard. But I don't know if we're going to go down that rabbit hole. He's saying something about an illegitimate daughter. Meaning like there was a daughter that was like outside of wedlock or when he was already married to someone else or something. But you still bear his genes. What the hell is this? We have the Knight of Cups that's coming out too. Let me try a different deck, and I'm going to see if I could get a bit more to this, okay? Let's try the Gold Tarot here. I can't tell if this is romance or family yet. Ace of Swords. Okay. Most High Divine, can you show me more of this scenario? What is happening and who are the players here? Thank you, Creator. Five of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Interesting. This is about a relationship where you were abandoned by this person. This is a very unexpected message. Yeah, like this is someone who was meant to be there for you, Two of Cups, but they're apologizing for not stepping up to the plate. And they're showing me something with oh gosh, okay. This masculine wants to deliver this message to you that they know that if they had just done right from the very beginning with you, that you would have been able to flourish in your relationship. So you would have been able to flourish in a different type of way. He recognizes that because the relationship started out with abandonment, or it started out with you feeling left out in the cold, or maybe this man wasn't taking care of you financially like how he was called to be doing. He knows that because he did that, he doesn't deserve this position anymore. He doesn't deserve the spot next to you anymore. And I feel like he also knows that because he did this abandonment, that it caused you a lot of unnecessary grief or strife in your relationships. Show me? Thank you. Four of Wands. I think that this is someone's father. There's also an energy here for some of the masculines where this is about inheriting a family business, or it's like living up to their father's expectations for how they make money, or for their stability. You know, like this is an example of like a man who had a very or had okay, who had a very successful father who was very wealthy but never catered to them emotionally. And it's like some type of competitive nature, like between like the Kennedys or something. You know how that whole family, all the men in that family, they were kind of competing for their parents' love by showing success and political power. This man really feels like I'm reading for him because I'm like starting to feel like really hot. Give me some time to tap back in. Give me a second. I feel here in some ways like there's this masculine energy who feels like they have had so much pressure put on them to live up to this father's expectations. So maybe he tried to follow in his footsteps. He could have even tried to like be in relationships with feminine energies that aren't even his type. I'm getting where is this coming from? Okay, let me see what else I can get here, okay? Show me more, Emperor. In the reverse. There is something here about like I don't want to be like my father. Okay. Oof. We have the Four of Swords coming out again. There could be a bit of a strange attachment style that a masculine energy here has with like their like a sister or something. Because I'm reading a family unit right now. Like maybe some type of father figure never showed up for this masculine sister. So, as her brother, he has tried to show up for her as a strong masculine presence in her life. But I feel like there's something here that he has been doing at the expense of what his father never did for him. Does that make sense? Show me more, please. Eight of Swords again. Why is he thinking so much? He's really caught in his head about feeling like he's been abandoned, or like he's going to abandon a relationship. What is going on, Emperor? Strength and the Emperor. Did you not just hear me? With the Nine of Pentacles here. I'm going to take that out. Four of Cups to the World. This is what I'll say here, which is interesting. There's a man who's really reflecting here on like whether or not he wants to be like his father, who this man is that he's become. And I even feel here like there's some type of pressure for him to continue in whatever role that he's been playing with this Four of Swords, the Four of Wands here. But I feel like he's actually ready to change his position in the family, so to speak. Like, for example, if this man has been a sense of stability or a pillar in the family, where perhaps his father maybe wasn't showing up, if this man wants to get married, it's going to shift the entire family dynamic because he knows then that he would like to prioritize his wife, his empress. So in some ways, it's like this family. Why am I hearing engorged? That's weird. Okay. I feel here like this family sometimes maybe like is greedy with how much they ask of him. And with this, I don't know if the family really, or if he would even feel comfortable calling it greed. It's more so maybe like nobility or duty to the family. But I feel here like they have at times kept him single intentionally because they foresee their abandonment in his wedlock. That's what I'm hearing. Four of Cups. It's like he just needs a minute to himself right now. Four of Cups in the world. Can you see that? And I don't know what it is, but there's something about maybe like a sister and a mother with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups here in the Tower. There's like some type of sister and a mother who are expecting to get the brunt of this shift. You know, it's like he's a mama's boy and a beloved older brother or something. But he doesn't want to be in that role anymore. Okay. He said that's enough. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let me try another deck. He said that he wants to talk about the Empress. So let me see. You want to talk about the Empress here? Thank you. Page of Pentacles. Talk about the Empress. Tell me about her. Okay. The Magician. Ten of Cups. That's what I'm talking about. You see, this Emperor who, it's not, I don't think it's as intense as an identity crisis. I think it's like slowing down and actually thinking, okay, what do I want for my life now? This Emperor feels like he is ready to manifest his empress, and he's ready to do that in a very genuine way, like genuinely wanting to fall in love with someone else. Not love bombing, not lust, not doing a relationship or like an arranged marriage or something for power or for profit. No. He wants to invest in someone who has invested in themselves before he has even arrived. He feels like he has manifested his empress. Six of Cups, someone who feels familiar. This is why he wants to take this leap of faith to build a legacy with an empress here. Let's talk about something though, Emperor. Okay? Because I have questions about some of this. What is all this funny business where it seemed like you were stealing from people though? What is this funny business where you feel like you were stealing from people though? Ace of Cups, Ten of Wands? Like dangling the carrot in front of people? Making it more difficult? You know what this is giving the energy of? This is like giving the energy of someone who has like a family that's like a banking family. It gives the energy of like someone's father who owns a bunch of like check cashing businesses or payday loan businesses. It's like it's a shisty form of a business, but I'm sure it could make you a billionaire. And whoever is the successor to this father, they're really like they don't feel like they can do shit like that to people. I heard any more though. Emperor, what is it here that you're not proud of? What happened? Four of Wands again, his family. This dude is actually a bit insecure to tell you about his family, who they really are. Strength. Ten of Swords. Wow. Um, with the Lovers here and the Hierophant again. This dude is nervous to like tell you about his family. And I think that that comes from how his family may not really be loyal to each other. This person could possibly feel like the love that they truly seek is from the divine rather than the conditional love that they get from their family members. And I'm hearing that's why you feel so vibrant to them, because they can feel the Most High's love surrounding you and on you, running within you, running through your veins. They remember the divine's love when they're around you. This is really like a family unit where they could have strong connections, strong relationships, meaning they spend a lot of time together. Maybe they know a lot about each other, but there's been a lot of heartbreak and betrayal here, like a Ten of Swords, from people who were supposed to love each other. Give me a second here. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. He's a bit insecure about his family here because he's telling me like you can only trust them as far as you can throw them. So why does this but it's like they all still love each other, but I feel like, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know, can you see the discrepancy or the back and forth that he has to deal with here? So why does this make him nervous about you? What is that? Ten of Wands, it's a lot. Show me. Three of Pentacles. Again, the Empress and the King of Swords. Give me a second here. And show me this King of Swords, please. Oh, I'm starting to feel hot again. The Hermit here, the Hermit King of Swords, intelligence, speaking inner wisdom. You see, this person wants to bring you, they see you as an asset. And I feel like I say that in a very positive way. We'll get to more lovey dovey feelings because I want to make sure this isn't like just transactional for you. Because I feel like that's what this person has been raised in, a family where the relationships are transactional. They don't prioritize love first when they are choosing their partners. Okay? I feel here like this man feels like you would be a good negotiator or you would do well. Give me a second here. It's like you would do well as the voice of reason for some reason. That's how he feels. Like you offer a lot of wisdom, intelligence, insight here that can help to actually bring people together instead of being divisive. Three of Pentacles here, it's like you're good at compromising. That's what this man feels like. You would be very great at, like, what do they call it in HR, like mediation services or something like this, but maybe in like a more political way where you're like serving a country. That's what he's telling me. Okay. All right. Let me see what else is here, please. So you're concerned about showing this Empress your family because it's a lot to walk into, I feel. But I do actually feel here like he's not going to be spending as much time in this family unit. So he's not going to force you to do that when it's not necessary. It's also giving a bit of like Meghan and Harry, where she had him. Well, I shouldn't say she had him. When he like made the decision to like drop the royal title or something like that he had, so that they could be together or so that they could be a family or something like this. Show me more, please. The Hangsman. Queen of Pentacles. Whoever this, I don't know who this message is for, child. But whoever it's for, this man wants you to like negotiate peace treaties on his behalf or on behalf of the family. Okay, so you should just expect that. And I also feel here like this masculine wants you to be a part of this like family dynamic or to be a part of this lineage that he carries because he knows that you are abundance in and of itself. He respects womanhood as representative of a masculine's abundance. So there is something here about like draping you in jewels or having you wear specific jewelry, having you look expensive, having you look pampered and well taken care of, because he feels like you are a representation of his wealth, right? I don't, that's what he's telling me here. And that's how, like, I don't know what, like, a lot of these people of this elitism type of realm, how they feel. Okay, I'm gonna put that off to the side. Queen of Swords, that's what I thought. This masculine is also letting you know that, like, the reason why there was a hang up or why things took a while for him to get to you or something with the 10 of wands on the fence was because he had to like sift through all of these people's opinions about you. It's like everybody has had something to say about you being this man's wife. And I also feel here it's about how he is choosing you as his wife. And maybe it put him in a little bit of like a standstill or like this self-reflective place of like, am I ready for this? Yes, I'm ready for this woman, or yes, I'm ready for the one. And like, I know who she is. I'm ready to make this work. Okay. Okay. Temperance. Yeah, thank you. Let me rest. Ooh, Temperance and Ace of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so let's try Unicorn Tarot said that they'll speak here. So let's try Unicorn Tarot. I'm actually going to put this back. It's like opinions. You know, it's interesting. It's also this energy of like Cusco or something. Like when they're young, but there's a lot of responsibility that they've had to carry when they're young or since they were young. Okay? I'm going to clear the board and see what else is here. Maybe you won't like how his family makes their money or something. Okay. Page of Wands, Judgment. So let's talk about what the feminine will decide. Five of Cups reversed and Judgment. It's not doom and gloom at all. Six of Cups and Judgment. You're actually going to feel like this person is very familiar to you. Like the two of you get each other. Like you're two peas in a pod here. Divine Feminine, how do you feel about this man? Okay. How do you feel about this man? Okay. Ace of Rods. Wow. That's unexpected. You're super attracted to him. You like his go-getter attitude. You like how he takes initiative. You like the fact that there's like a very deep respect for his masculine presence here. You know, maybe in some ways, like he's the only son in the family or something. It's like that type of rhetoric. And I know that, okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. But you appreciate how people respect him so much as a man that they come to him for his advice or for his support or for his guidance here. You respect whatever ranking or position that this man actually carries, like the responsibility that he carries as a masculine. You respect it, you like it, you find him attractive. Girl, the Magician, you feel like you manifested him too. Girl, oh gosh, there you are. Girl. Sis. Okay. Show me more. What do you think of this man? The Wheel of Fortune. That's good. The Six of Rods here. Three of Rods, Nine of Pentacles. Oh my. You like him a lot. Okay. The star. Oh my gosh. The Page of Pentacles. Sister, you've been waiting on him to pop up, haven't you? Oh my. Listen, you have been waiting. I feel like patiently, you have been developing your Empress like qualities here. You have been patiently waiting for this Page of Pentacles to come through because remember, he said, yeah, Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, that he was going to like give you or offer you something. Page of Pentacles was the first card that came out when I asked him about you. So you feel like this is actually a miracle, or you feel like this is a gift, this is a wish fulfillment for this type of man to be your partner. In some ways, maybe it's like, I don't know if since you were young, you've been wishing to be a princess or some shit, but I don't know, sis. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Three of Rods and Nine of Pentacles means that over the years, you've learned how to take care of yourself. And this is what has shown your Empress like qualities. That you're not necessarily an Empress who is an Empress because they have always lived a life of entitlement. You're an Empress because you have forged yourself into being so. And I feel here that's why you like this man, because it's kind of like the opposite for him. Like he was born into this form of nobility, so to speak. And so that's the life that he has had to become accustomed to. And he likes you because you didn't become an empress just because you were born into it. You became an empress because that's your natural abundance. That's your natural being. That's your natural energy. I mean, I feel like the feminine here also does like being a woman of high society. I'm just going to say that she likes it. And so this is what she has manifested. And when I say high society, I also do feel like this person gets some public attention because that's what all of these cards are pointing to. The Star and Ace of Rods, Six of Rods and the Empress, that's two people, right? When they come together, it's like star power together. Like Harry and Meghan or something. Despite, I know that she gets a lot of hate, you know, but I don't know too much about her. But it's this type of energy here. Let me see if there's anything else feminine. What else feminine? So you like this dude, huh? Okay. Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups reversed. Whoever this, let me see how I say this. Do you want to show me one more? Thank you. Four of Swords. Wow. Okay, whoever this message is for, you've manifested this because you don't want to work anymore. And if you're a feminine who feels this way, I respect it. If that's something that doesn't resonate with you as a feminine, then maybe this reading isn't for you, or just this part isn't for you. I feel here like, if anything, it may actually be insulting to the masculine for you to be very laborious. Okay, so I'm reading that type of culture here. So whoever this message is for as the feminine, this is like soft life energy. You will not be working anymore. Okay, so there is something here about like Nine of Cups reversed with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. You won't be working, And that may result in you shifting what your wish fulfillments actually are. It's like, in some ways, maybe someone has worked all the way to getting a law degree, and then they get that degree, and then they end up actually just becoming like a stay-at-home mother or something. I see here, like, if you end up taking this route, there is a little bit of a shift in what you or how you define work. Okay? Yeah, Queen of Cups. You see, so this is what I'll share here with the Two of Rods. So this masculine, well, actually, I'm reading from the feminine's perspective, so I'll say it this way. What you'll end up doing is you will no longer have a 9 to 5. You won't be working. You won't be paying bills, none of that. But it doesn't mean that you don't still have responsibilities. You do. What has happened here is now it's like you're a woman of a high society. So what you will be doing is a lot of philanthropy with the Two of Rods here. You'll be doing a lot of community work. Um, Maybe you'll be doing a lot of charity work, putting charity events together. It's like you are the socialite counterpart to the emperor energy. So it's like your role here is to actually show up with other people and to be beloved amongst them. It gives like a Princess Diana type of energy. Okay? Okay. Final messages from the feminine, please. And then we have the Four of Rods. For some of you, this is like your ideal relationship. Okay? What is this on the ground? Okay, hold on. We have the Ace of Swords reversed and the Sun card reversed. So there is one thing here. What is this? Eight of Rods reversed. They're saying there's something. Two of Cups. They're telling me, and I'm going to flip it now. They're telling me that this is actually a really wonderful union for you. You'll be happy. I feel here like Ace of Swords, like your life will have a lot of reason to it, or it's like you'll feel a greater sense of purpose in what this man has offered to you, or the life that they have given you, and the life that you have together. Queen of Rods, King of Swords, the Devil, Page of Rods, and Judgment. Give me a second. Just to put it out there, okay? Because I'm your homegirl, so whatever. I'm gonna tell you about this. I don't know. Maybe this message is for me. I don't know. But I do feel here like they may expect for you to have a son for this man. I feel like it's going to be an undercurrent of an expectation, okay? But this is the type of life that you're entering into, so I feel like you're just going to accept that. That's okay. Okay. All right. Let's do final messages, and then I'm going to close this out. Like I'm curious. Oh, hold on. Let me do the Kipperish deck. Strength. Five of Cups. Knight of Cups. Okay. All right, so let me ask the final question here. Let's see how this masculine will approach you, and then we're going to close this out. Five of Swords and Judgment. The thing is, If you're going to enter into this type of lifestyle too, I feel like you'll begin to understand what it truly means to have enemies. Okay? Because I feel like there's a lot of power here. Nine of Pentacles, there's a lot of esteem, power, position, high society, politics. Okay? And there's a lot of money. Okay. So, can you show us how these two come into union, please? Thank you, Divine. How do these two come into union? Huh. Enamored false narrative? Show me this. With the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you see, I feel in some ways you may end up becoming like, I don't want to say a social piranha, but your socialite skills will be like off the charts. This masculine is kind of letting you know that there will be some rumors going on, between some of the feminine energies about him. And I feel here like you're just going to have to like get used to it. It's just like the petty pack. That could be what he calls them. It's just like a petty pack of women who spend a lot of their time gossiping. And I feel like a lot of it is false. There is some type of gossip that maybe you've heard already or that you will hear as soon as the two of you like come into union, as soon as the two of you start to fall in love or something here about how he's actually a karmic or like how many hearts he has broken or something like this, okay? But in order for this masculine to like say hello to you or something or to get to know you, you're going to have to let go of what those rumors are. You're going to have to ignore them. Show me more, please. What he's saying here is you need to pay attention to who is the person telling you these things instead of the content of what they're telling you about them. In some ways, I feel like he's saying check the sources. Okay? Mentally and emotionally unstable. Yeah. Show me. Travel. What is this? On top of enamored, we have boss. What is that? Show me. The devil and the Six of Pentacles. That's weird. Show me. To the Chariot. Abuse and Earth Angel. See that? With the Vampire. And you here as the Empress. Give me a second because somebody is traveling here. We have the travel and we have the Chariot. So that is movement. But there could even be some type of like devil energy here that's being paid off. So this person doesn't travel to you. The devil Six of Coins here, mentally and emotionally unstable. Who's this unstable person? Who is this unstable energy? Reveal them to me. Thank you. Oh, somebody who was doing love spells. Okay. Someone who's been doing love spells on your masculine, trying to win him over with like lust and money or how much power they could have together. And you're going to hear from this chick or whoever this partner or ex-partner is, whoever, directly. She's going to start like talking shit about who he is as a man. Okay? He's telling you that you need to talk to him first, or you need to get to know him first before asking around about him. My computer needs. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Yeah. Okay. I need to charge my computer. How much time do I have left? I only have like 20%. Okay. So this is what he wants you to know. Whoever he is, like, he adores you, adores everything about you. There's some like quirky energy here where he likes that maybe sometimes you're a little off kilter or something, I'm hearing, because it shows us authenticity. It shows us authentic to him. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, conflict. Okay. So he wants you to know that. Page of Cups. He is coming towards you. I feel like his approach towards you will be gentle and respectful with the Page of Cups here. So I don't see him rolling up with, like an entire fleet of Rolls Royces or something. He's not going to do that. I feel like he'll want to try to treat you or have memories between the two of you that remind you both that you're just like two human beings who are in love. So it's like when you remove all of the dressing and all of the garb and all of the speeches you have to give in front of the community and all of the charity work that you do together, it's like the two of you just want to hold hands and watch the sunset because you're just in love. Like you're just two people who love each other. So, and I feel here like that's something that he is destroying as perhaps an intergenerational curse here. That he never actually, maybe he didn't actually see true love in his family system growing up. Okay? And true love, I feel here, is what he has with you. There's just been a lot of lust, political lust. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, with flying monkeys here and lust. Yeah. Okay. Final messages, boss energy, and then I'm going to close this out. Do you want to show us about your Page of Cups here, boss energy? Do you want to show us about the Page of Cups? Thank you. Passion. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. Yeah, you see, I feel like this person is so wealthy that they won't necessarily buy you things, and I don't think that's what you want from them. What this person does with their wealth is they actually buy memories. Let me take you here, let me take you there. Let's see this, let's go see that. Let's try this, let's eat that. You know? Or let's spend time together. Quality time is one of this person's love languages. Page of Cups and passion. They really, really like you. And I feel here like they feel very hopeful and they really like the purity of the connection the two of you have amongst all of the other impurities or other chaos that the rest of their life demands from them. Show me more. Page of Cups and passion. How sweet. This is like a bubble bath type of energy. Courthouse. Show me. He may want to get eloped with you. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess. You may end up eloping with this man. Soulmate and courthouse. Okay? And commitment. Welcome to the temple. Wow, I read that before the cards even flipped over, honey. Thank you for liking and subscribing, y'all. I feel like the two of you may like each other so much that you will end up eloping or I just feel here like it's almost like from the get go, the two of you know that you have met your person. So, marriage here and just like lifelong commitment just feels like it's what's right. It's just what's in the cards. Okay. Yeah, unexpected money. I don't know if it's like you don't. Here's what I'll say because I feel like I want to close this out. We have yeah, because somebody is obsessed here, so I'm gonna start to close this out. Whoever this other Jezebel is that they um have distanced themselves from and who they no longer deal with. Okay, I'm gonna close this out soon. Okay, here's the last message I'm gonna give. Hold on. What was that? Fall. What was this? Hierophant here. Give me a second. Justice in the reverse. Okay. And the Empress here. Okay. So here's what I'll say. I feel like this is a walk in high level soulmate for you. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I feel like there's everything right with this. So the last message I'm going to give here is actually for the feminine. When you elope with this man and you actually see how much money he has, it's going to be a lot for you to wrap your head around that type of money and this new type of lifestyle, but I feel like you thrive in it. You do well in it. This is the type of money where it's like people have intergenerational money that has allowed them to even set up establishments in a community. And wherever those establishments are, people don't even know like where that structure came from. It's like this is hidden wealth. You know what I mean? You see them walking down the street, but you wouldn't really know. Okay. But it's like you look closely and you're like, oh, all of those clothes look really well made. This person has beautiful skin. They look very, very healthy. It's like you'll start to notice all of the signs of wealth. But when you see the numbers in that bank account, I just feel like the feminine is just gonna be like, whoa. Okay, I didn't realize this was so serious. I didn't realize your family actually owned a fucking bank. It's like it's something like that. Okay. All right, I'm going to close this out. Oof, self-love, honey, you're worth it. This is the reminder when you see all that money, you deserve it. Self-love, you're worthy of it. And this man feels this way too. Okay? All right. I am sweaty. I got to stop doing these readings before I go to bed. Now I got to take a shower. All right, I'm going to close out the energy of this reading. Thank you, Divine Creator of all things. Glory be to thee. I call my energy back to me, brilliant, purified, and cleansed. And I close all the portals I have been looking within and through. Thank you, Creator Ashe. I'm going to ring the bell. All right. Thank you all for joining me at the Temple of the High Priestess. I hope this message was helpful for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you all in the next one. Happy loving, and y'all be good. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Glory be to the highest creator of all things. Ashe. See you. Bye.